Yo, what up? Gungrave Gore is right around the corner, so I figured now's the perfect time to go through the rest of the series. Gungrave was a game that released on the PS2 back in 2002, and then got an anime in 2003, and then got a sequel, Gungrave Overdose, in 2004. I've always known about Gungrave because of the anime, and I knew the games existed, but I only played the first one around 2 years ago. I do plan on talking about Overdose as well in another video and possibly the anime. Not quite sure when, but at some point. I really didn't expect to like this game as much as I did, and I think a big reason for it is how easy the game is. A lot of the gameplay is just mash square, sometimes dodge, or use a special move. The special move is called Destruction Shot, and the neat thing is in every boss fight when they're low enough you can do a special Destruction Shot and you'll get a cool little animation. This one's my favorite. The feature I really enjoyed in this game was the safe room. It's something really small, but it's nice to come back from each level and talk to two people and have music playing. The loading screens for each level are something that I really like in this game. Whenever the loading screens happen, there's a little manga panel on the right side of the screen. For some reason it reminds me of the Devil May Cry light novel. I'm not really sure why, I don't really see a lot of similarities. Maybe the art style? I don't know. Something else that's really fun with this game is you have something called the beat counter, which basically acts as a combo counter. The more shots you hit on objects or enemies, it goes up. And oh man, is nearly everything in this game destructible. It feels really fun to just stand there and annihilate everything in your path. Another thing that I feel adds to the vibe of this game is at the start of every level or boss encounter, you get a little pop-up that says kick their ass. It's a cool little thing. Honestly, the whole vibe of this game is ridiculous. In one level there was a dude behind the counter with a rocket launcher, and after I killed him there was another dude that popped up dual-wielding LMGs and he just started blasting. There's also this level where enemies just grinded down the rail of the stairs to get behind me, so that was a bit ridiculous to see. And then on top of that, in this level, in the cutscene, Grave just driving by on the street on his motorcycle, and there's just a giant billboard behind him of an anime girl, which I think's a bit goofy. A really big pro for me in this game is its length. It's only around 2 hours long, and I know a lot of people might see that as a con, but to me it feels just right for this game. You get enough of the gameplay to be satisfied, and you get enough of the story to be at least semi-invested. Overall, making for a pretty decent experience. In Gungrave you play as Grave, and your goal is to take down the Syndicate leader Harry. In each level you'll be fighting a different boss from the Syndicate until eventually you work your way up to Harry. Most of the fights in this game are very quick and not too hard, however this dude, this individual, this man, right here. For some reason, whenever I fight him, I just have -4 brain cells. Also in this fight, the boss just used the same move over and over and over again, which really isn't a big complaint. I would have preferred if it kind of swapped it up a little bit at least. And my main complaint with this fight in particular is when he dashes across the screen, he's very far out of range, and it's kind of a pain to have to go towards him because then he just dashes across again. It's a constant chase of a fight. I don't think the fight's necessarily bad, I just think it's probably the weaker of the fights. In terms of normal enemies for this game, there really isn't a whole lot of variety, it's mostly just reskins. However, I like this dude because he has a briefcase gun. I don't know why that's something I even care about, but it's something, I guess. And also, another really cool feature that I like a lot is after you beat the game, you get to see all the enemies from the stages, and they're in like little toy boxes, which is something I think it's really cool. It's something small, but again, I like it. I think it's neat. Not a whole lot else to talk about. Game's like 2 hours long. You should go try it for yourself. Like I said, I do plan on going over Gungrave Overdose at some point. I might do another video in the meantime for that, but I'm not really sure. We'll see. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day.